Welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to cover the solution to this question, do some left coding work. At the same time I'm going to try to follow the general steps we should follow in a coding interview when I try to solve this problem. So first of all, let's trace through this problem. One added distance. So given two strings s and t, return true if they are both one added distance apart, otherwise just return false. So string s is said to be one distance apart from a string t if you can insert or delete exactly one character from s and get the t, or you could replace exactly one character of s with a different character to get t. So let's say there's some examples here. So the constraint says both s and t can be empty string, and s and t contains alphabet and also digits. So having said that, there is not too much of the room to think about edge case, but let's see how to solve this problem. Directly dive into the solution part. So this one, what we could do is we can just do one pass through the string, which is going to be a linear solution. So when I say linear, it is going to be all of one solution. N is whichever is longer between s and t, and the length of the longer string between s and t. So that's what the n represents. So how to solve this problem when I say the linear solution? So first of all, we compare the length of the string as for s and t. If they have the same length, we compare whether they equal to each other. If yes, then we just return false. Otherwise, we are going to do a linear scan on top of it. When I say linear scan, it's like we have like a index from 0 to the end, and when it comes to the first diff of the character, we just compare the rest of the string. If they match, then we are going to return true, otherwise we return false. And the other case is s and t has the length of the length diff is just 1. Then it's similar to the case for the last case I said. So when we encounter the different character, we just leave it out and then compare the rest part. So if the length of s and t is larger than 1, then we are going to return false directly. So that's pretty much it for the solution. So let's do some coding work for this one. So first of all, if s.length is okay, so this would be mass.abs minus t.length. If this one, if it is larger than 1, then we are just going to directly return false. And the other case is s equals t. So if that's the case, we are just going to return false. Otherwise, it means they are not equal string, and the diff is definitely smaller or equal to 1. So the other thing is if s.length is smaller than t.length, what you're going to do is we need to do a switch between s and t, because I want to make sure that s is s and s is a longer string between s and t. So we have the temp s equal to s and s equal to t, and t is equal to temp. So that's pretty much it. So now we have everything ready, and this is the rest part. So you're going to have like an iterator, like the index within the string. I is equal to 0, I is smaller than s.length, the plus I, sorry. So if s.car at So if s dot car at I, it should be this one, right? So if s dot car at I is not equal to t dot car at I, then there are two cases. If they have the equal, if the length is equal, then we just compare. Okay, so if s dot length is equal to t dot length, then we are going to return s dot substring from I plus 1 dot equals t dot substring I plus 1. Otherwise, if it is not equal, then we are just going to have s dot substring I, because s is longer, then we just need to leave it out and then compare with equals t dot substring on top of I. Alright, and finally, if it runs out of the while loop, then we are going to return true. That is because it seems like s is just t is just a prefix of s in that case. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it. Let's do some testing on top of this. Okay, so it seems like everything looks good. Let's do a submission on top of it. Okay, so everything works well currently, and that's it for this piece of code and the solution. If you have any question regarding the solution or the code, feel free to leave some comments below. If you like this video, please help subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.